Good morning, children. This lesson is of class 4 for the subject of mathematics, topic fraction, which is covered in your textbook and it is submitted to you on 17th of May 2021. So children, let us start the topic fractions. Fractions. Suppose your mother makes a pizza. She asks you to share it with your brother or sister. Then what will you do? See in the figure. You are having a pizza. If your mother asks you to share it with your brother or sister, you will cut it into two equal parts. That is half part and other half part. So it means now you can give half part of pizza to her and keep one part with you. That is, you have divided the pizza into two equal parts. That is two halves. Now one half and other half is giving us one full pizza. Means if you join these two halves, you will get the whole pizza again. Clear? Now if you have to divide this pizza in 4 persons, then what will you do? You will divide this pizza into 4 equal parts. 1/4 part, 1/4 part. These 4 parts you have divided the pizza into 4 parts. Now each part represents a fraction. Okay? Again 1/4, 1/4, 1/4 and other 1/4 again gives you 1. This is 1/4 part. This is 1/4 part. These are 4 parts of pizza. If you join them, you will again get the whole pizza. That is one pizza. So here the pizza is divided into 4 equal parts and each part is representing 1/4. Now each part represents a fraction, that is 1/4. Every fraction has two parts. The part on the top, that is called the numerator, and the part in the bottom is called denominator. The number on the top represents the equal number of parts considered, and the denominator, that is the number at the bottom, represent equal to total number of parts. Now see here, these are the 4 parts. Now if we have to write the fraction for this part, it means I am considering only one part. So in the numerator I will write 1 upon total number of parts. How many parts you have divided the pizza into? 4 parts. So that's why I have written here 4. Clear? Now let us discuss an example. Now divide a circle into 3 equal parts. So here each part is representing a fraction, that is 1/3. Let us shade one part out of 3 parts. You can shade any of the part. So now for unshaded, how many unshaded parts are there? There are 2 parts. It means if we have to write the fraction for unshaded part, that will be 2 by 3 because there are two unshaded parts. And if I have to write the fraction for shaded part, that will be 1 by 3. Clear? Now, one question let us discuss. You have been given a figure and you have to shade 3 by 4 in the given figure. Now 4 representing equal number of parts, total number of parts. 3 means we have to shade 3 parts. So you can shade any of the 3 parts. Clear? Now take a break for 2 minutes and do the following question. What fraction of given figure is shaded? 2 minutes are over now. Let us discuss its solution. See, in the figure, how many parts have been shaded? There is only one part. So, in the numerator, I will write 1. How many total parts are there? There are 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are there. So, that's why in the denominator, we will write here 3. Now children, let us take a rectangular strip. This is a rectangular strip. It is divided into 12 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now suppose I have shaded 2 parts here. So it means if I have to write the fraction for shaded part, that will be 2 by, how many total parts are there? Yes, 12. So it will be 2 by 12. Now if I have to write the fraction for unshaded part, that will be, how many unshaded parts are there? 10. So the fraction for unshaded part will be 10 by 12. Clear? Children, 1 by 12 can be read as 1/12. That is a fractional number. Let us discuss a question for this. Suppose we have to write the fractional number for 5 by 7. That will be 5/7. Whatever the number will be in the denominator, you have to put th with that. 7 by 10 will be what? That will be 7/10. Clear children? Next question is, write the fraction whose numerator is 3 and denominator is 2 more than the numerator. Now numerator is 3. So let us write 3 in the numerator. Denominator is 2 more than 3 means 2 plus 3. So what we get? We get 3 upon 5. Next is, write the fraction whose numerator is 9 and denominator is already given, that is simply 10. Now children, I am giving you some homework. You have to do exercise 6.1, 6.2 and 6.3 in your maths notebook. Thank you children.